Alright, before the video starts, I would like to thank all my Canadian subscribers. Happy Thanksgiving since tomorrow, okay, this is the night before, but tomorrow is going to be, the next day of this video is going to be Thanksgiving, October 8th. So yeah, I would like to thank my fellow Canadian subscribers and happy Thanksgiving, and now, enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? It's Alex, and today, this is going to be the 5 differences between elementary school and high school. Now, as you know, I am now a 9th grader in high school. I pretty much have a lot of experience with elementary school, but I'm starting to get some experience from high school. So this is pretty much what I've experienced so far as of today. Let's get it. Alright, the first difference is classes. Now, in elementary school, you would just be in my elementary school, it was one class, and then you learn about 7 subjects or so, like during the day. In high school, that's a completely different story. You have to go one classroom for this subject, another classroom for the next, and then we just have consistently 4, and there you go. And yeah, it's a lot of walking around most of the time the hallways are always packed, but that's high school for you. So yeah, so that's the first difference. Let's move on to the next. Alright, the second difference of elementary school and high school is mainly the expectations from teachers. Now, it really depends on if you have a male or female teacher. Like, no offense, but depending on a teacher in elementary school, sometimes they expect just what grade you're in, and sometimes they'll expect a little bit from what's from high school. In which case, last year, I had a teacher who expect a lot more than what I had before. But in high school, they expect a lot. They expect you a lot. They expect a lot from you than before in elementary school. And yes, although I am taking applied, which means everything's quite easy, it's still quite different from what they expect. So yeah, that's the second. Let's move on to the third. Alright, the third difference between those two is that mainly the storage you get from elementary school and high school. Now, in elementary school, for me, the storage I have was mainly you put your bag and coat on a little hook, put your shoes. If it's winter, you put your shoes outside in the hall, like on the wall where your classroom is. And then you grab your stuff. And then there you go. Yeah. Meanwhile, in elementary school, that's elementary school. In high school, you get a locker, and then you can just put most of your stuff. Now, I did tell you about my 5 strategies from high school about a month ago. That's different. It's somewhat different, but somewhat the same. Mainly because like some people would like go down to the locker after every class, and some people just grab what they need for the first 2 or 3 classes and then just leave it in a bag or just hold it like this. So before I used to hold it like this, but now since I have student IDs, I was like, I'm gonna use my bag now. I'm sorry if a lot of you are just confused about what strategies I'm using. I'm using a strategy where I use my bag just to hold everything, because it was killing my arm. It was mainly killing my biceps, so that's that. So yeah, mainly the storage is elementary school, it's hooks, and high school is lockers. So there we go. Let's move on to the fourth. Alright, the fourth difference between elementary school and high school is mainly the number of students that elementary school has between high school. Now, elementary school, there's less than 1,000. Yeah, in high school, there's more than 1,500 people. It's shockingly enough that you think that elementary school, there's enough for everyone. There's enough classes for everyone. In high school, there's actually portables, which means it's just mainly just a classroom, chalkboard, desk, and a front desk for the teacher. That's what's now. I have been in that for one class, but then we ended up, since it was too hot, and imagine what it'd be like in the winter, we ended up moving to the second floor. So that's gone. So yeah, that portable is gone. And yeah, mainly it's quite a big difference of number of students in high school and elementary school. Yeah, that's the worst. Let's move on to the last. Alright, the fifth and last difference between elementary school and high school is mainly the size of the school. Now, of course, in my elementary school, it was mainly about. It says like 101, 102, and all that. So yeah, it mainly there's 2 floors, and then that's it. There's 2 floors and like God knows how many classrooms, at least 100 or so. Meanwhile, in high school, that's a completely different story. Like always, there's 3 floors, at least more than 110 class, at least less than 200 classrooms. And shockingly enough, that not all those classrooms. I'm surprised how all the classrooms don't have enough space for 1,000 people. So shockingly enough, they actually had to have portables. Just so every student can actually fit in each class. And yeah, and like I said, I've been in a portable before. There's not much of a difference. I've been in a portable before and then moved to the 6th floor. There's not much of a difference besides the AC and all that, because it was boiling hot in the portables. Yeah, as goes now, I'm not sure if my kids in my high school are in portables still, but high school's like at least this big or more, and they have like at least 10 portables. So. But yeah, that's the fifth and final difference between elementary school and high school. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like, and make sure you also subscribe. Now I know this would be Lord. I know I would be posting about Lords. Yeah, now of course I did make the video of the Lords. I had the gameplay, and I haven't put it into the video. I just need But that video is going to be for tomorrow. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.